Hi again, it's Brad Wozny here. Now this is another deal example I've done called a simultaneous closing or a double closing. And I've done many different types of deals, including spec homes and whatnot. Now this property that you're looking at here isn't the entire property. I didn't flip a commercial building. It's actually located in Detroit, Michigan, of all places. As we know, as it currently stands today, it has the highest rate of foreclosures per capita out of any city throughout the United States. But I'm going to show you how you can generate nearly 6 figures on a single deal. And I think at the time, in terms of contracting the deal, checking it out, and then flipping it, it was roughly 5, I would say at the most 7 hours of work, as I can recall, by the time that we signed the closing documents, flipped it, and then the money came into our bank account. Let me show you that here in just 1 second. What you see in front of you is a copy of a wire transfer statement to one of my companies, Trilogy Group Investments. And yes, you can actually have a United States-based LLC have its headquarters in Canada for those Canadians that are watching this right now. But that's besides getting ahead of ourselves. Let's just take a look at the deal that I had done. Now I showed you the building that it had been completed in. We actually flipped a quarter unit of a newly renovated or rehabilitated condominium. We actually flipped that as well to another investor, so we left money on the table. I believe the profit was about $32,000 in equity. They had a net positive cash flow potential. As you can see, this was done about a year later than some of the other deals I've shown you, so I do continue to do this on a full-time basis. And what we generated was $93,549.36 in gross profit from doing a simultaneous closing, which is also known and called in investment circles a double closing, which means that from the original seller, we had a contract, we closed on that property on August 22nd. At the same time, leading up to the closing, we resold that property and closed on it with our new buyer at the same day at the same title company, Philip Greco Title, as you see in your screen within the red ovals. And what happened was the new investor did not have an idea what we're purchasing it for, yet we legally took title to it in my company name. And then what happened was we sold it that exact same day, literally at the same closing table in the title company office, and we're able to deposit nearly 6 figures in a bank account in gross profits. That's after the title fees and costs that we encountered. Absolutely phenomenal. At the most, I would say there was 7 hours invested in this one deal, and it all comes from the knowledge of setting up a business that works for you, where you're going to be getting deals literally falling on your lap with very little in terms of any marketing efforts, and you will have investors that will chase you down to syndicate deals. This is another deal done without my credit, without using my capital or my cash, and able to generate nearly 6 figures in what is considered to be the worst and most softest market in the United States today. So if it works in this market, it will work in an appreciating market, but I'm not just going to show you the tactics of how to invest in terms of the types of investment techniques. I'm going to show you how you're going to build a scalable and profitable real business, a company that will continue to work for you and generate massive wealth by applying the business principles that I learned in working with Fortune 500 and Fortune 1000 companies in the back rooms, with the high-level managers and executives and owners and presidents and managing partners of those companies. And what I learned there, I applied to my own investment business, was able to generate what many people consider incredible gains in as little as 93 days. And that is exactly how you'll be able to generate a 6-figure bank account and 7-figure gains in as little as 7 months, and parlay that into an 8-figure real estate investment empire in 1, 2, 3, or the next 4 years.